everyone! Once again, I'm Ma'am Francisco, your TLE teacher for today. I am here to guide you in your learning journey in TLE 10 Cookery. Once again, welcome to my kitchen. Today, our topic is all about sand egg dishes. For the learning competency of this module, to present egg dishes. For the content standard, the learner demonstrates understanding of core concepts and principles in cookery. For the performance standard, the learner applies core competencies in cookery as prescribed in the tested training regulation. For the learning outcome, select suitable plates according to standards. Before we start to our lesson for today, let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? So this is a modified, a multiple choice. So this is the direction. Choose the letter of the best answer. We have 5 seconds to answer each number. Let's have a review of what we had learned about last week. So I hope you still remember the topic last week. Let's get it on. For question number 1. What kind of fried eggs that cook slowly without flipping? Your timer starts now. Is that your final answer? If your answer is letter D, sunny side out, then you are correct. Good job. Question number 2. What kind of fried eggs that add a few drops of water to pan to steam cook the top? Your timer starts now. Is that your final answer? If your answer is letter A, then you are correct. Very good. Question number 3. What variety of egg dishes is prepared by flipping the egg into barely simmering water? Your timer starts now. Is that your final answer? If your answer is letter C, Walsh, then you are correct. Great job. Question number 4. What variety of egg dishes is prepared by not turned or turned once? Your timer starts now. Is that your final answer? If your answer is letter A, right, then you are correct. Very good. Question number 5. What kind of boiled egg is prepared by putting into simmering water for 3 to 4 minutes? Your timer starts now. Is that your final answer? If your answer is letter D, soft, then you are correct. Good job, everyone. You did a great job. Now, let's proceed to our topic for today. Sand egg dishes. Part of serving food is presentation. It should appeal to your mouth nose, and eyes, or what we so-called the palatability factors that we have to consider. You don't have to be a trained chef to learn the basics of plating or food plating, which means the art of presenting food in an attractive way. Let me share to you the 7 simple ways to present food like a chef. First, set the table properly. It's a must for us to be familiar with the different table appointments, such as glasswares, chinawares, and silverwares. Your day-to-day meals might be free for all, but if you've got guests coming over, it's nice to have the knives and forks in the right places. Just like this picture. This is a simple table setting. Second, choose your plates wisely. Make sure your serving plates are big enough to let each food item stand out, but small enough that the portions don't look tiny. There should be a balance with the serving of the portion of the food and the plate that we're going to use. Just like this one. As you can see, different sizes of plates, with some are plain color and with a design. Next, number 3. Read the clock. A foolproof way to arrange food on the plate is to place the carbohydrate, example, the rice, pasta, the bread, etc., at 11 o'clock. The vegetables at 2 o'clock and the protein at 6 o'clock from the designer's point of view. This will also help you portion correctly. If you remember, the vegetable should cover about half of the plate, starch 1/4 and protein 1/4. But still, it depends upon the person that will eat. Just like this one. Next, number 4. Just like with centerpieces, it's good to have a little bit of height. But don't overdo it, or your guests won't know how to proceed. If you have a mound of mashed potatoes, you should refer as a mid-height, you may want to lean your pork chop against it so that it is standing up high, with a row of snow peas low in front, or chop some rice low with sliced grilled chicken cut into a few diagonal slices and pan them out a mid-height, and a crust asparagus over top of it as the high part. But this is my example. All right. Next, number 5. Be odd. Don't be strange. But things generally look more interesting when they're in set of odd numbers rather than even numbers. So I had prepared here a deviled egg. And number 6, play with height. This chicken stir fry with broccoli looks more interesting because of the high mound of rice sitting next to it. This is the example that was included in your module. But I have here my own example, a presentation of a marinara spaghetti. Number 7, play with color and texture. Even if you're just serving tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwiches, A green paper napkin can make this simple meal look really special. And this is my example. We play with the color of the main dishes as well as with the different garnishes. And the 8th is the garnish appropriately. Don't lose sight of the recipe you made in the first place. Any garnish on the plate should be edible and should enhance the flavor of the main dishes. So garnish is part of food plating. Grilled salmon might be served with a lemon wedge, for example. Garnishes like the cut cup of fruit with a fried egg below are also a great way to add colors or texture. So, let me allow you to share my demonstration on the application of the 7 ways on how to present the food just like a chef. So, let's watch and enjoy. Hello guys! This is Mom Francisco and welcome to my kitchen. So I'm here to demonstrate about the 7 simple ways of how to plate a food just like a chef. Okay, so first yes, we were going to arrange the food on the plate following the round-the-clock method or technique. So, I have prepared already some of our food that we're going to use for our demonstration now. So, for the pasta, it should be placed on the 11 o'clock side. For our vegetable, it should be placed on the 2 o'clock side. And for our protein, so I have prepared here chicken wings. So the chicken will be placed on the 6 o'clock side. Alright, so I'll be going to put the pasta on the 11 o'clock. Alright, so I already put the pasta on the 11 o'clock side, and I will put the vegetable. This is a sauté vegetable. So on the 2 There we go. For the last touch, we'll be using here onion spring, and we're going to spring it on the side. Next way is play with color and texture. As you can see here, alright, so we use different garnishes to complement with the different colors as well as with the texture of our main component or our main dishes. So we've used the carrots, the cucumber, as well as with the pea, complemented with the color of our spaghetti marinara, as well as with our chicken wings. The last way is garnish appropriately. So here are the garnishes that we've used in our dishes for today. Don't lose sight of the recipe you made in the first place. Any garnish on the plate should be edible and should enhance the flavor of the main dishes. You've learned something from my video. Here we go. Now, let's have an activity. A true or false. This is the direction. Read and analyze the question carefully. Write true if the statement is correct and false if not. Put your answer in the space provided in your module. Number 1. Food presentation should appeal to the mouth, nose, and the eyes. Is it a true or false? There you go. So the answer is true. Let's go to number 2. You must have to be trained chef to learn the basics of plating, which is the art of presenting food in an attractive way. True or false? If your answer is false, then you are correct. Next, number 3. Presentation is not part of serving food. True or false? If your answer is false, then you are correct. Next, number 4. One of the 7 simple ways to present food like a chef is to set the table properly. True or false? If your answer is true, then you are correct. Next, number 5. Choose your plate wisely is one of 7 simple ways to present food like a chef. True or false? If your answer is true, then you are correct. Number 6. Read the book. It is one of the 7 simple ways to present food like a chef. True or false? Then, if your answer is false, then you are correct. Number 7. It is necessary to have an illusion of height in the centerpiece. True or false? If your answer is true, then you are correct. Next, number 8. Even numbers like 2, 4, 6, 8 is a rule in plating presentation. True or false? If your answer is false, then you are correct. Number 9. In order to make the presentation attractive, it is necessary to play the color and texture. True or false? If your answer is true, then you are correct. Next, number 10. It is appropriate to over-garnish the plating presentation. True or false? If your answer is false, then you are correct. All right. So, you did a great job, learners. Now it's homework time. This will be your assignment. This is a performance task. Create your own egg dish. Make sure that you will apply the simple ways of presenting egg dishes. The rubrics on how to evaluate your outputs will be given and discussed by your respective PLE teacher. And that will be all for today. Once again, I'm Mom Francisco, your PLE teacher. Would like to share this quotation from Steve Jobs, the late CEO of Apple. A hen's egg is, quite simply, a work of art, a masterpiece of design and construction work. It has to be said still as a brilliant packaging. Once again, it's more fun in the kitchen. Thank you so much, guys.